Here we are again. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Kinspiration Kitchen. Ken L. Polk. Don't forget the L. Don't be a loser. All right. Well, we are thankful, grateful, and blessed to have you with us. We have some in-studio guests who've brought me some cool stuff to cook with. So what is the Kinspiration going to be today? Well, we just started Lent, right? We just started Lent. So I figured, why not do some fish? I know, I'm always doing fish, but whatever. So today we got fish and a mystery fish. So I have my Sockeye Salmon, and Kiana brought me some fish. I have no idea what it is, so let's open up and see what it is. I want to thank you all for tuning in with me. So let's have some fun and see what the Kinspiration for today is going to be. All right, fish, which is my favorite dish. But without the money, it's still a wish. All right, all right. Oh, halibut. Oh, boy. Oh, halibut, yes. So, yeah, looks like we got ourselves some halibut fillets. Okay, so we got halibut, which is going to work well. And I also have some wild sockeye salmon. So, looks like it's going to be the tale of two fish. What else you bring me, Kiana? Brought me some
butternut squash.
Some butternut squash. Say, what can you do with that? And
Mushrooms.
we got some blue oysters. In case you don't know what these are, look at those beauties. Look at those beauties. Blue oyster mushrooms. Blue. Blue.
Orange.
Orange.
You see what I did? You should have been a dolphin.
You should have been a dolphin, but nevertheless, I'm just saying it just happened. It just happened organically. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying. I think I'll drink to that. Cheers. All right, so that's my inspiration. It just came out of nowhere. So let's have some fun. I think I'm gonna roast that. Maybe I'll poach the halibut. I feel like playing with some spices, so let's go with some harissa today. Okay, since we're going in that direction, let's also do some curry. All right, I think I got some potatoes. I got some little baby potatoes, so maybe we'll curry those. I think I want to smash them. Yeah, we're gonna cook those, smash them. I think I'm gonna go with the dill. Okay, we're gonna figure it out. As you know, in Kinspiration Kitchen, I have no idea what I'm gonna cook until it's time to cook. And then the Lord speaks, and I listen. Your servant hears. So let's have some fun. I also have some blood oranges. Ooh, I know it was the blood. All right. I also have some blood oranges. Yay, 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 yay. Fresh from the market. Yay. And I'll see if I can get a chance to make some dessert. How about that? Pretty cool. Y'all with me? We with me? All right, let's go. First things first, I'm going to get my potatoes. Get my potatoes going because that's what's going to take the longest. And then I'm going to get my squash going because that's going to take the next amount of longest time. And how y'all doing today? How y'all doing today?
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Fabulous, marvelous even. I won't complain. I've had some good days. All right, church. All right. I've had some bad days. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cover these potatoes. I'm gonna cover these potatoes, just cover them so that they can cook. Put them on the back burner for now. Get them going. Boom, boom. Give me some salt in that water. All right, and those are gonna start to boil. They're gonna boil for about 10 to 12 minutes, but they have to come to a boil first. Then we're gonna drain them off, and then we're gonna let them. I'm gonna get them ready to smash in the fryer. All right, all right, all right, all right. So butternut squash. In case you're not used to it, normally comes in a bulb, a gourd, if you will. It's in the gourd family. And so the texture is, they're kind of soft. It looks like a carrot. It almost looks like a sweet potato too. So it's a gourd, not quite a root vegetable. But they're very, very sweet and very, very soft. Y'all might get pureed today. Don't be mad. I'm just saying.
Erase all the
We'll see. We'll see what happens to you. We'll see what your fate is going to be. All right. They need to get boiled as well. Yep. So we always start these kind of vegetables off in room temperature or cold water, and then we bring them up to temperature. Why is that, Chef? I'm glad you asked. Yeah, why is that? Because you can put them into water that's already boiling, but we're not going to parboil them. And there we go. We're not going to parboil them. Depends on what you're trying to do. Because it's a root vegetable, you kind of want them to come up to temperature all at the same time. Yeah, you just want them to come up to temperature all at the same time. That's pretty much why you do that. If it were a green vegetable, I want the water to already be going because I want to preserve that color, right? And so for this, I don't need to preserve the color because it ain't going nowhere. Orange doesn't fade.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Give me a little bit of salt in that water. So, fennel. There we go. So I'm going to put the fennel in there. I think the fennel is going to go in there with my curry. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, fennel. You guys familiar with fennel? Yeah? No? Maybe so? Smells great. You guys are probably used to seeing fennel dried, the little fennel seeds. And in case you didn't know, you might not have ever known you were eating fennel, but if you ever had pizza, you've had fennel. Because that's what the pizza sauce tastes like, fennel. If you didn't know, now you know. You know. So I'm going to just slightly do this. Hey, wait a minute. I got an idea. It just hit me. So I'm going to put some of this fennel in the liquid for my fish, and I think I might caramelize some fennel. Yeah, let's do that. I think I might caramelize some fennel to go with those. To go with those potatoes. Fancy. Yeah.
So is the caramelized fennel similar to caramelized onions?
Yes. Baby doll likes onions.
Yeah.
She really likes onions. So that's why she asked. All right. Yeah. And then we'll get to that. So into my pot, I'm going to go ahead and get these ready to go. Alrighty, righty. Get that. And since you asked for onion, I got you. I got you. I make little noises when I cook because I'm always singing in my head.
It makes the food taste better.
It does. It does make the food taste better because you can hear the music.
So is there a certain way to cut the onions that will help them not burn your eyes?
So to help them not burn your eyes, you might want to start off with a sharper knife. One. And two, when you look at the onion, you notice it's naturally segmented. See these little lines? So in between each one of those little lines, there's a little membrane. That membrane is where the gas is. It's going to hold the onion. Well, we'll just call it tear vapor, right? So if you bruise that membrane, it's probably going to make you cry. So the more onions you cut, the more likely you are to cry. However, if I'm going to cut it on an angle, just a slight angle with a very sharp knife, I'm not going to bruise the membrane. I'm just going to slice right through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So dull knives make you cry. Sharp knives, not so much. And there we go. Alrighty, ready. And then I'm going to, we got that going. Hit that off with a little bit of Earl. Where are you, Earl? There you are. I almost lost Earl. I don't know what happened to him. He's trying to hide it from me. All right. You go there. You go now. So normally I will put the I'll put the onions in after the fact, but texturally speaking, if you feel the fennel and you feel the onion, feel the fennel? Fennel's going to be a little bit harder than the onion, so we're going to start off with him first. Or her. I'm not sexist. All right. Another cutting board. That's what I need. My spare cutting board. Did I screw up that angle? Yay. And they're already starting to release their sugars. Release the sugars. All right. Now I'm ready for my little onions to go in. Get my little onions in. Get my OGs, the onion gang. Gang, gang. My potatoes are on the way to boiling. So you back up. I don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me. All right. Then I'm gonna cut my halibut down into smaller pieces.
Kenny, turn around. Get that. Thank you.
All right. Cut that into smaller pieces and turn the fan on. Sorry, little flower. I'll get you another one. Ooh. Let's see. We're going to do them both? Yeah, we do them both. Woohoo! Let's do these two because that one's a little thin. It's going to cook in a different time frame. What do you know? Looks like we have ourselves. I keep bumping that one. Some bones. Them bones, them bones, them. Them bones. Do we have any in here? No, we do not.
Is that something you always can check for?
Always check for. All right, we can turn you down now. Now we're gonna put some water in there and some wine. Some water and some wine. Deglaze with some Sauvignon. This is going to create our poaching liquid, if you will. That and water. Just get a shallow poach going. And let's go with the curry. I'm also going to add some lemon to this. So my classmate got me this curry from Marrakesh.
Wow.
Yeah, so see that?
Yeah.
Shout out to Erica Williams.
Shout out to
She was on another episode.
them dogs.
Going to give me some more curry in this liquid. And I'm also going to cut some lemons. Just some lemon slices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the rest of the lemon in. There we go. And in we go. 1, and get you prepared.
Smells amazing.
Smells amazing and we haven't even started yet.
Just the spices alone and the filling.
My spice smells nice. Check one.
One.
Sorry if you don't get all these hip hop or musical references. You might want to, I don't know what to tell you.
Do better.
Do better. Do better with your life. All right.
Smells good.
So there we go with that.
We made a good choice.
Yes.
So once I see my poaching bubbles, then I'll turn it off. Or I'll turn it down rather. And then we're gonna put a cover over it and let it do what it's gotta do. All right, so my butternut squash, I'm gonna test those. Guess what I'm gonna use? The world's cutest tongs. Nope. And how about my little potatoes? How you doing, little guys? How do you know when it's done? I'll show you in a hot second. All right, so put you over here. All right, so let's check. Let's check for doneness because most people don't know. All right. So if you look on the inside, you should see that it's is still a little opaque. I'm looking for it to go a little bit more translucent. All right.
Okay.
It's gonna get a little bit more. If you squeeze, you're gonna feel how firm it. Oh, I'm not gonna burn my fingers. Yeah, and fingers and thumbs.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So, but at any rate, you can see, right?
I can see.
She not ready. See what I did there? All right. That's happiness. All right. Now, let's get ready to curry in a hurry. Don't worry. All right, we got the curry going, so let's go with my other fish. What do you know? What do you know? If this was OJ, he'd be in jail. Because it fit, so I cannot acquit. I know. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm a dad. What you want me to tell you? Shout out to Kendra down at FAM, rattling. All right.
Bless says it looks amazing. Miles J. Newman says love the camera.
What up, Mom?
MJ! Woohoo! MJ, wherever you are on the planet.
Chef,
What up, though? So we're gonna get this oiled up. So, get that oiled up. All right.
When you have two meats, do you put the same flavor on both of them? or-
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope, this one's getting a total different one. So this one I'm gonna go with some harissa.
Oh, what's harissa?
Harissa is an African spice. Yep. That goes in there. Yeah, harissa is an African spice that you normally find in North Africa. So if I would venture to say that harissa is kind of like our Cajun seasoning,
They
but
put that on everything.
you put that on everything. Call it Frank seasoning. I don't know.
But it has a little heat to it.
It's got a little heat to it.
Okay.
So
All right. Now,
what flavor do you go with to balance out when you have heat?
I'm so glad you asked. So on that fish, I have lemon. On this fish, I'm going to go with the blood oranges. Just to Americanize it a little bit. I'm going to go with the blood oranges. So that's going to add a little bit of sweetness to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that. And my sea salt. You see?
Yeah.
Salt.
Sea salt.
There you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze the blood orange juice onto it. And then I'm also going to put some blood orange slices on it, just like I did with that.
Okay.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Almost. I see a couple little bubbles. Oh, you know what you need? I heard you. I'm sorry, I heard you. It's okay. It's okay, I got you. Have no fear, chef is here. So what I'm doing, I'm getting me some blood orange zest on there.
Why use the zest instead of the actual blood?
I'm going to actually use that too.
Okay.
But this is going to give me the oils that I'm looking for. So like when you go get lemon seasoning or lemon oil or whatever the case might be, it's usually made with the zest of the citrus. And that is where all of the oils and all of the, so you can smell it. You can smell it.
Yes.
Very, very pungent. Did you just say zesty?
No
All right.
pun intended.
So that way we're going to get literally kind of like, got you there. And it won't be long. Trust me, little buddy. And because of the baby doll who's in studio today
Yay.
and her onion loving friend,
We also love purple.
you should have told me. I'd have used the red onion. All right, fine. Fine. Since you twisted my arm, it pays to be in studio. I mean, you get to pick ingredients.
Yay!
Yay.
You can sign up to be in studio for a fee.
It's happy tax.
That's actually going to make a pretty good color combination, so I'm not mad at it.
It's a beautiful colorway.
It does look. I mean, it looks visually appealing.
Visually appealing, yes. Yes. There we go. Better now?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what this needs? Some garlic.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yes.
There we go. Some garlic. Excelente. All right, and then we're going to get some olive oil over that. And the last thing I'm going to do, is squeeze. Squeezy. Into the oven we go.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right, now let's have some fun, shall we? All this playing around. At this point, my little friends back here should be ready to go. Going for it.
Go for it.
Go for it, chef. Go off, go off. Just that quick, I felt like making a little bread pudding. So this bread pudding is going to be a little interesting one because it's going to have cookies in it.
That is unique.
It is very unique. So it's going to have cookies, and then we're going to finish it off with some ice cream. So I'm using brioche bread for this bread pudding, brioche bread ends. That's that. And I have a base that I made with some chocolate.
Okay.
Some chocolate, I'm gonna put a little bit of heavy cream in here, some eggs, and some sugar. Little dab of do you. Bit of heavy whipping cream. Some vanilla. What's the measurements? You can put whatever you like.
Until the ancestors say stop.
Until the ancestors say stop. All right, all right, all right. Make sure I got my right amounts in here, and now I'm going to mix it. Make sure it's all nice and coated.
So does the sugar go on like last? Is there a reason?
Does the what?
The sugar go on last?
It's already in the mix.
Oh.
In the mix. In the mix.
In the
Put me in the
chocolate
mix.
mix.
Yeah, it's in the chocolate mix. To which I'm going to break off some Biscoff cookies.
Ooh, not the Biscoff.
Oh yeah, it's about to get bad. It's about to get insane over here. In case you never had these. Oh Lord. Let me just tell you, they're a problem.
Slow down.
Yeah,
I think you dropped some foil.
a little.
Other wrap.
Seek and destroy. I got you.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like, I don't want no foil.
No, I don't want no foil.
All right. So that's that. All right. In we go. You can almost already smell it. Almost. And am I putting cream cheese in this? No, we're not. We're gonna roll with it just like that. Aha, I missed it this time. All right. Time to smash. I don't have a potato masher. Maybe I'll put that on my wish list.
Definitely.
I lied. I do have a potato masher, but I'm not bringing it out right now because most people don't have one at home. So I don't want to taunt anybody. Because the last time I pulled out my my mixer with my meat grinder attachment, they're like, we don't have that, chef. Ain't nobody got no meat grinder at home. Oh, you happen to have a meat grinder at home?
She has the attachment.
Shut your
for
mouth,
her.
stop. Shut your mouth
She
and
bought
stop
the
your
stand.
lying.
Look. I don't think she uses it, but she has it.
All right. So we have that done.
Smells good.
It does. It looks good. It smells good. I just feel happy.
To that, we're gonna add a wee bit of butter.
Butter, 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 butter.
A wee bit. Wee. that would be the wee bit. I want to hit them off with a little bit of blood orange, so now you know exactly which dish this is going with.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
See how this works? It's starting to make sense now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Good way to tie everything in. I see.
Yep. All right, and that is going to need some pepper. And so I'm not going to do too much else to these because I want those natural flavors to come out. All right, we're going to let that sit right there. And you're going to need some salt too. And because I know who I'm dealing with, you're also going to get some chili flakes.
Yes.
Little salt. Oh, you're going to get out of here.
Is there a reason you come up in season?
Yes. Step your game up. I'm just kidding. So what I want to try to do is I want to try to get an even disbursement of my spices so they don't all go into one place. Got to spread the wealth. So this is going to be a little rustic. I don't mind it being a little rustic.
Stick is flavorful.
All right, that's situated properly. You can sit that there. Check on my. Ooh, you ready? You ready?
Yes.
Steady. Are you ready? Are you ready? What's going? There we go.
Ah.
Oh. Woo. Yeah, buddy. And we're gonna check to see if we're flaking. Not like your friends flaking. I'm just saying, like fish flaking. Perfecto. So now that can go to the back because we're about done with that.
Oh, that smells so good.
Now it's time to smash.
Smash. Can smash.
Polk smash, right. I'm gonna use this little fella right here. Smash a little at a time and in they go.
Did you turn your fire on?
Fire's on. Fire's on and ready. She ready. Sit, boo boo, sit. Good dog.
So you can take anything and smash them with anything flat, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. Anything flat that you don't mind. You know you want to make the sound. You. There we go. It's kind of therapeutic, you know. It's kind of therapeutic. How you doing out there, people in TV land? Nobody got nothing to say? I'm on here by myself, just with these two lovely ladies.
Miles said, so I missed it. Are you doing a blood orange glaze with salmon as well?
It's on the salmon already, homie. Well, good question there, Mr. Protege. Well, I think we got a good amount. Get these nice and crusty.
Yeah, that oil is ready.
No, I need a few more. I'm actually gonna drop these down. And you don't have to smash them all the way down. You just want to break the skin. Whack 'em! Whack 'em! Whoop! I told you it's therapeutic. You had a long day. This is the perfect thing to make. It's way more satisfying than mashed potatoes. Trust me. Yes. So a potato masher and a potato smasher are not the same thing. I know what's ready.
Me?
You.
Yeah, I'm ready for the mom to be ready. It is.
Salmone, salmone. My young salmon is out. Oh yeah. My young salmon is out. Him is ready to go. All right. Now all I need is my saute pan. All right, so while I'm waiting on those to get ready, I got these potatoes ready to go in. When those potatoes come out, oh, let's get ready for these. I got that. I don't need those anymore. Get my potatoes ready to go in. Switch out these cutting boards. Actually, I'm just gonna wipe it off. Flip. Almost. We're just gonna get these a nice saute. Ote,
Okay.
ote, and we're gonna use the white wine and the fennel on them too. Onions. Onions. All right. So my potatoes, my smashed potatoes are coming out now. Get the rest of them to go in. Once it comes back to temperature, I would venture to say if you don't have a fryer at home, it's an excellent investment.
Okay.
Versus trying to figure out what the temperature of the oil is and getting a thermometer that you stick in there. Just get a fryer. Come on, it ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, just get you a fryer. Nobody's gonna be mad. All right, we're about ready to go. Those frying. And so now, get those ready to go. This ready to go. I know you're like, that's a lot of pans, dude. Well, I mean, I'm cooking like literally 2 meals, same time. It happens. So to my potatoes, I'm going to add some chives. What do you know? Some more onions. Hey, I mean, it is what it is, right? Happy chef, happy eaters.
Yes.
There we go. So I'm just going to add some chives. And I'm going to add my mushrooms and my onions to my other saute pan while my fish is resting. I heard you. I heard you.
What did you say?
It said, cheese, please. All right. So we're going to go with cheddar or grana padano. We're going to go with cheddar today because I'm just feeling. Oh, my goodness. And that's a nice aged cheddar.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Taste that.
Yeah.
Well, the church say,
Cheesy.
excellent. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some salt. What it's going to do is cause some of the moisture to pop out of my mushrooms.
Okay.
And let's get those with a pepper mill. Once I get them sufficiently crusted, hit those off with a little bit of wine, as Justin Wilson would say. Always somebody. I know it wasn't you. It was the it was the big knife. All right, and I'm just going to crumble this cheddar in there because it's so brittle that it doesn't need anything else. There we go. As I go to the grocery store and I go to the cheese section and I find the little odds of cheeses, the little odds ends of cheeses when I want to try new cheese to get the little bitty piece or just a little trial piece to see if I'm gonna like it. That's a come up.
That sounds like it. Have you ever had a cheese you didn't like?
I generally know what I like. I stay away from blues. I don't like cheeses that remind me 10 minutes later that I ate it. So, yeah, I want to keep that to a minimum. You understand?
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, those about happy. We're good to go on those. You know what those need? I just heard it. Let's have some fun.
Fun.
Black garlic.
What's the difference between black garlic and regular garlic?
Smell that. You can smell it.
Oh. A little sweet.
So it's a little black garlic powder. So black garlic is fermented garlic. Fermentation is going to bring out the sweetness, take away some of the bitterness. All right, and now I'm just going to finish off this poaching one with a little bit of cream. With a little bit of cream because there's literally next to no fat in this pan. Those are done? Check.
Billy said nice shirt.
Who said that?
Billy.
Hello, Billy. And they're going to get a second round of salt. And we're done with them. I heard. So what? They say we need some fat too, chef. I mean, don't blame me, is what they said. Just a little bit. A little goes a long, long way. All right, y'all happy now? All right.
They said we.
We, chef. And not to be outdone,
Wine and Billy. Yes.
Was that just salt?
that's just salt. Gonna make us some little bread. And I'm gonna put this off, put some of that black garlic on here as well. And then we're gonna use our other cheese.
What's the other cheese?
The other cheese is a Grana Padano, which is a DOP, otherwise known as a very, very special. In America, we would call it a Parmesan Reggiano. But a Grana Padano is one of the best, which is DOP, which means it basically comes from a specific region in Italy. It can only come from that place. If you're going to call it Grana Padano, it can only come from the place that makes it. Not Parmesan. So I did that, and I'm gonna put a little bit of my roasted garlic juice, roasted garlic oil. So I'm gonna do the double garlic, huh? And I also have some Italian tomatoes. Turn that off. Just a little bit of juice goes a long, long way. So this is crushed tomatoes that I'm using. Now, here's the reason why. Why are you putting two different kinds of tomatoes on here? For the acidity change. So one's going to be nice and the one's going to be nice and very acidic and fresh, and the other one's going to be a little bit more sweet because it was picked at the height of its season somewhere in Italy and put on here. All right, all right, all right. And here we go. Oops.
Ooh, cheese.
Looks like you
That's that.
lost the tomato.
I lost a tomato.
Last one.
Get you.
There we
Where
go.
you going?
It's not cheesy enough.
It's not cheesy enough for me. I quit. All right. And into the oven we go. Any questions, anybody?
No, you've been explaining. My question
Excellent question. Is that your way of saying I'm done? Most people just want me to keep cooking. My wife is like, you're done. It's a wrap.
Same. You lost the tomato.
I lost a tomato again?
Yep. It keeps jumping
He
off.
keeps jumping off.
What is the problem with you tomatoes? Always trying to go somewhere. All right. And I think this party is about to change settings. Huh. You go back over there with your friends. All right, it's plate up time. And start. All right. So, take me a little drink. That was refreshing. All right, let's see if my pudding. Oh boy. Oh yeah. We're about there.
Chef fingers.
Did you say chef fingers?
Yeah. Hot out there with this.
It's hard out here for a chef. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. I think he's done. Move you out the way. All right.
No.
So what would this look like if I were plating it in le restaurant? Oui. Got my few dishes right here. And that is perfect for serving just like that. Let's try not to touch hot pans, chef. Yeah, fingerprints, I mean, who needs them? Oh, here's how we're gonna do that. I don't wanna mess up my counter that Joe made for me.
Shout out to Joe the Builder.
Shout out to Joe the Builder, who came to hook up my surround sound today.
Oh, Joe.
Do I have anything else that needs to go in this dish? No. That's it. That's it. That's all. All right, so let's go with the halibut first. For the halibut, we're gonna go with the crispy. So for the halibut, we're gonna go with the crispy. Here's why. Because we want to contrast textures. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
You go there. And for my other one,
The salmon.
smash and grab. I don't need two, I'm just gonna do one.
And can you put the halibut up a little bit?
Can I do what?
Scoot it up a little bit. The halibut.
The halibut's
Halibut's
on
not
the
even here.
table.
I mean, I'm sorry, the
The
potatoes. Yes, the potatoes.
The crispy potatoes.
Okay.
All right, Okay, so now what I'm gonna do,
Yes. That's excellent choice.
so what I'm gonna do now is get some of this cuisson, otherwise known as this cooking liquid, with this fennel and these onions.
Ooh, you can smell it.
You go right there. All right. And then I'm going to take a piece of you. And you go right there.
Yes, that's so pretty.
All right, all right, all right. You eat mushrooms? Of course, these are yours. Pick one. I know it's hard, right?
So hard.
I know, right? It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
Halibut.
That's where it was going anyway.
Because it had the white wine in it.
Yes. And because we want to contrast those different colors, right? All right.
Good.
And time check, where we at?
3:30 on the dot. Booyah!
All right, all right, all right. And so now it's time for them to taste.
Oh, we need bread and dessert. Like, it's the bread
Right.
coming out. Because I know I see it all together.
Yeah, hero shot. There's that. And this gets a special treat.
That's what people say, right?
This gets special treat. I'm gonna put my chocolate sauce over it. That's not the sauce. This is gonna get finished with.
Mixed in.
Yeah,
So what?
That is the sauce you mixed in.
the chocolate sauce.
Oh.
Okay.
That goes there. These little pearls go here. And just so you can see what it looks like, get you a little bitty bowl. We're gonna have some caramel rum ice cream to go with that.
I like stuff. I see stuff melting.
Yeah. That's what him, where he was.
How much
Caramel
you
rum.
put in there?
I'm sorry.
Don't eat all that.
I'm sending it out to the table. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. That is not my problem. What happens at the table?
It's a share. That's a everybody grab this spoon in a corner dessert.
Well, there you go. So this ice cream is a caramel rum ice cream made with Mount Gay rum from Sean Michelle's.
Oh, Michelle.
Woohoo! In case you didn't think you had enough chocolate, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's caramel and chocolate. Ooh.
Ooh, nice dusty.
And I think I'm officially done.
Done.
Woo, time to eat.
It's time to eat.
Nice job, chef. Great job, chef.
It's time to eat. And then stay tuned, everybody. They're going to give us some feedback on what we just made in Kinspiration Kitchen. Thank you for joining us. Woo! Thank you, Kiana, for bringing our curry, our salmon for us to make curry, and our blue mushrooms, our blue oyster mushrooms, which we mixed with fennel. We poached that, and then we did the salmon, and we did the smashed butternut squash with the roasted. We roasted it with harissa and blood oranges, and we did some smashed potatoes with aged cheddar and onions and butter and yeah. Oh, and the bread pudding has chocolate and Biscoff. Chocolate Biscoff, and we also have a bread pudding. The ice cream is from Charmin Michelle's, which is a caramel rum. The rum is from Mount Gay. Did I miss anything?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, the tomato bread. So we have some crusty bread that's going to be made with aged cheddar and 2 types of tomatoes. One is a San Marzano tomato, and the other was a fresh cherry tomato with drizzled with olive oil and cracked peppers. And this is what happens in my house. This is how I eat. So let's dig in.
Yes.
And hopefully you've been inspired, and hopefully you tune in next time, or find me on Instagram, find me on Facebook, find me on IG at Shy Chef Ken, on Instagram, Shy Chef Ken, Facebook, Ken L. Polk, and YouTube at Kinspiration Kitchens. See you again next time. Thank you for coming.